Hi everybody, welcome to Kahliya. This is Mia. I hope you're doing well. I hope you feel that, some light energy. Okay, so we have just moved through the full moon lunar eclipse, and it was a doozy. And I'm wondering if you have been feeling this new energy coming in, because I have. I've been, like today, almost all day in a meditative state, and I'm just really I don't even know how to say it. I'm really enjoying this new energy. I hope you are too. I hope you're feeling it. There's a lot that's going on. Whew. I'm excited, very excited, because I can see and feel, and I wish I could convey that. I will try to the best of my ability. First of all, today is a little bit of a mix, things that popped up that I want to share with you. But first of all, I just want to say that yes, we are within a new energy. It's upon us, it's happening, it's here, it's exciting, it's fresh, it's refreshing. The key to this is to let go, to release, to let go of what you know and how you know it, and especially about yourself. Let go of the old you. Let go of whatever perception you have of yourself and whatever you think you are perceived as, and just let go and enjoy this new energy and become who you truly are. Just enjoy this opportunity to come fresh and clean and new and true, more true to you. Okay, don't even think of how you were or what you went through. Just let it all go. The energy is so lighter, it's incredible. Okay, so that's one thing. Another thing is, I have been mentioning a few times already that hidden truths will be revealed, and they have been gradually, on a personal level and on a global level, and they will continue to be so and to do so, and that's just part of what's happening. Everything's turning upside down so that we get to see the whole truth and nothing but the truth. So all those that were hiding stuff and doing things in their tricky ways, hidden, will not be able to hide anymore. So that's just the way it is, and prepare for some truth bombs that may actually really shock you, because you may find out stuff that is hard for you to believe, but it's important for you to know. Okay, I'm not going to go into that too much, especially because it's aside from the global level, on a personal level, I mean, to each his own. And it's just that, people that may have been actually really close to you, you may discover things, crazy things, that they have done or they have been doing. And it may be difficult for you to believe, but this is it. God, creation, the universe, is not allowing things like that to be hidden anymore. All right? No. In any case, the truth always comes out. All right? So rest assured that, I mean, even if you don't believe or whatever, things will be confirmed eventually, and truth always comes out. The truth always comes out. There's no two-way about it, no, and neither three-way about it. Okay, moving on. I'd like to touch upon something really touching. I have mentioned in one of my videos that a dear friend has passed recently, who has played an important role in my life and has been like a bit of a spiritual father to me. So he was very dear to me, and he was very inspiring. And a mutual friend, a young friend, has shared with me these days an act, a gesture of tribute to him. And I found that very touching. And I mean, it was very touching, of course, in itself. But what I found more touching is that I saw within his gesture and within his explaining about his gesture and all around it, I saw how much he was inspired too by Raymond, my friend. And I have told Raymond many times, because in recent years he has been very ill, and I have never seen anyone stronger than Raymond. He's so resilient. He went through so much, and he just, I don't know, he was always so positive and funny and resilient. And I mean, he was a huge inspiration in many ways. And so a few times I found myself telling him, I don't know if you realize it, but you inspire so many of us. It's not only that we love you, you're a huge inspiration for us. And I don't know if he believed me or not. He said thank you, but I don't know if I don't know if he really took that in. Because most of us, I think, have a hard time taking in a compliment. We're so used to bettering ourselves and self-criticizing and even receiving criticism that we just don't know how to receive a true compliment. But it wasn't a compliment, it was the truth. And I needed him to know it, and so I'm not sure if he really acknowledged it. But it just made me think. I mean, this gesture and the conversation with this mutual friend just confirmed to me how inspiring he was, and how I was right, how he inspired others than me. It wasn't only me. And so what I want to say to you is, we, all of us, absolutely each and every one of us, inspire every day, okay? And especially in a good way. I mean, it's just that every thought, every act, everything we do and everything we say has the potential to inspire many others that you don't even realize. So one aspect of this is, I would like you to take into consideration that many things that you have done along the years or said has inspired many people. And maybe you did not receive appreciation, maybe you did not receive accolades. Maybe, maybe no one said anything, but rest assured that there were those who took it in. And maybe at first they did not even realize that they were affected or that they will be affected by whatever it is you did or said, okay? And maybe just along the years they have become inspired or remembered something that you said or did. So all in all, you are inspiring many, so please take a moment to take that in and realize that even if you're not on a stage or you don't receive, in words, a confirmation that people are inspired by you, rest assured that you are inspiring others, okay? And pay attention, as always, to what you say and do, because people are learning from you all over, everywhere, okay? And the flip side of this is, if there is someone in your life that inspires you or has inspired you in any way, shape, or form, in any small act or sentence or deed or, advice or anything, take the time to appreciate that. Take the time to, first of all, absorb it, acknowledge it, and if you can, try to show your appreciation to that person. You never know if you will get a chance again, and it can mean so much to them. But sometimes we're not able to. Either the person has passed or we're not in contact anymore, and that doesn't mean that they didn't inspire us. So another way you can do this is within your soul, speak to that person, and trust me, their soul will hear you in one way or the other, okay? They will. So the acknowledgement and the appreciation, first of all, within yourself is important, and then towards, showing some kind of gratitude, even if you do it etherically, is also important, okay? Now, another thing that I want to talk about today, cheers, sorry, just a sec. It's very hot and I need some water. Another thing is, I have mentioned that those who have been doing the work and are good people and have been doing work on themselves for maybe even a long time, your time has come and is in the coming, and you will be blessed. And especially also those that, and like I said in recent videos, it doesn't mean that we stop learning or growing or being challenged. It just means that we have reached a certain mountaintop before others, and we have done a lot to better ourselves, to grow, and we are being acknowledged, and so we are reaching a certain point that we will be blessed in certain ways. But otherwise, those that have, for example, psychic abilities, even though I am a firm believer that we all have the potential to have that, but that's maybe in another video. Those who have been connected to their abilities, let's put it that way, will feel a certain kind of upgrade because of your work. I mean, because you have been working to sharpen it up and purify yourself and connect more strongly to your spirit team and the divine, then at this time the veil is thinning and you have the possibility to sense more, to hear more, to see more. You just need to tune into that, okay? And I want to emphasize again, I really believe that we all have abilities, okay? We all have what is called the gut feeling, which is psychic abilities. So I don't want to separate us from anyone else. I think that we all have it, and there are those that don't believe in it, and that's, all my respect. But those that believe and just don't think that they have it in them, then trust me, you do, and you can cultivate it, okay? And so I wanted just to touch upon, before maybe speaking about this more in another video, but messages come in so many different ways. They don't, if you're searching for someone to just kind of appear and speak to you very clearly and just spread out all the solutions right before you, then maybe it's not exactly that way that you will receive clarity, okay? And I'm saying this with all due respect, but the thing is that maybe you're searching in the wrong way and in the wrong places. I say a lot, tune in, tune in, tune in, and I realize that maybe some of you just don't understand what that means. And so I want you to understand, and I have on Kahliya's Facebook page, sometimes I mention spirit animals and insects that greet us on our path, that come as a message, and sometimes I mention numbers, because there are so many different ways that spirit talks to us, and normally they, your spirit team, also kind of adapt to your world and your perception. So if there's something that you tend to do or tend to listen to, for example, if you tend to listen to a lot of music, so they will try to come at you through songs, through words of a song that will suddenly stand out, okay? If you you understand, I don't know what, watch, you go a lot to nature, then they will show you something in nature. If you watch, I don't know what, maybe in TV shows, and then they'll show you an episode or a scene that will really, really resonate with you and make you think about what you need to do or understand. So they kind of adapt to your world and where you go to with your attention, okay? And otherwise, they're really very creative. And so, first of all, it's, like I said, it can come in numbers, it can come in... the more you research it also, and when I say tune in, the more you kind of stay open to receive the messages. For it, like, if you see a repetitive number and that kind of strikes something in you and you don't really understand what it is, then research it. And if there's an insect that crosses your path and in a kind of nudging way, then research. Maybe there's a symbol there, maybe there's a message. That's how I started, okay? Butterflies, even a fly. A fly is one of my biggest messengers. Especially when they're nudging and they won't go away, then I know that there's something that I have to pay attention to. So, it can be so silly sometimes, and many times very, very funny, very creative, and a lot of times very beautiful as well. So be open to discover the magical world of your spirit guidance. And we all have spirit guidance. We all have 2 or 3 guides, you know. I mean, I never specifically talked about all of this, and I guess I will eventually. But we all have a spirit team with us 24 hours. They don't sleep, okay? They don't even take a vacation. So they're there. So why not try and listen to them? And again, many times it's not words. It can be, first of all, it can be your thoughts. You know, thoughts that you think is yours. And it is yours. It's your higher self connecting with the divine and bringing you wisdom. But you learn to decipher what is your higher self and what is just nagging thinking and negative thinking. Even anything positive and innovative in a positive way that gives you a sense of empowerment, but in a healthy and positive way to everyone involved, that is your higher guidance, for example. Another thing is feelings. You sense. It doesn't necessarily, these messages don't necessarily come in words, they come in sensations. I don't know how to explain it. It's what they call gut feeling. But yeah, I guess eventually I will elaborate on this, okay? One thing I wanted to show you as an example that I found very cute, and every time I fall upon a way that they message me that is very creative, I'm like stunned. The beauty of it awakens you in itself. So last night I was asking about something for myself. I was in bed and you know, I closed the light and I was actually going to sleep, and I was like, you know how you get these thoughts before you go to sleep, and I was like, oh, asking something, and then suddenly my phone was fully charged and the light came on. All right, now this in itself basically is not like a major event, is it? But somehow it took me out of my zone. It was like something in the sensation of it. I mean, it happened a million times before, right? Something in it startled me. Like it was like, at first I thought maybe it's a message, you know, like the voice, the tone is off, and maybe it was like, you know, so I look at it and I see it's just, it became 100% charged. And I'm like, why do I sense that this is something, but it's not something? And then I said, oh, right, 100%. Isn't that beautiful? 100%. And it's like I heard them saying, I heard them saying 100%, that is the message. And I'm like, wow. And until now, it's like, it's stunning to me. So I wanted to share that with you because, I get millions of these, but I wanted to start to share with you ways in which it gets really creative, and how, when I say tune in and stay open, what does that mean? And this is what it means. And so I could have easily gone past that, but not today. I think maybe my past self, of course. Today I'm so much more tuned in that I understand much more that there's so many messages all day long, and I love it. I am developing a stronger connection. but you can too, and I know that many of you are. And I am just showing you examples because I think it's beautiful. I really do. But there was another something like that that I wanted to share, but like, I think I forgot. Anyway, blank. I just want you to see how beautiful it is and can be, and it's there for you. And it's creative, it's magical, it's beautiful, and it can become your daily life if you stay tuned in and open to it. Okay, so I think I'll leave you here. I hope everything is fine. I hope you have a magical time. I hope you enjoy this new energy. Bye for now.